what defines my name. NAS, what defines my name. NAS, what defines my name.
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook now. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love. Love.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I ain't got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at? Where you been? Taking pictures. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. On one, so let's take. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text, more things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand.
Fight, Dick. Here we go. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
22 needle. On third down, here is Marks. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Red, cycle. Green jack.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Take right open. Decent 24.
They'll run. It's from Anfield, Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Take easy. Route. Hey, tomato. Done.
Man in motion is Smith. Another run here with Tootin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down and 9.
Hey, go. Hey, attention, touch.
To throw is Lawrence. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in! Takedown! Touchdown, Jaguars! That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready! Down! Red, 38! Striker, 3-3! Ready!
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Ready!
Finding space at the 40. And he will go all the way. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball... did hit in that landing zone. The ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
This drive begins with a run by Chuka. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And in motion is Brown. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Ginger. Hey, kill. Here we go, son.
They go play action for Lawrence. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Drill, 52. Red, yellow. Field, black. Red, cycle. Claws, flight, blue. Ready?
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
13, Luke. On red.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Teaton to start the drive. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
11 has it. 13, Luke.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Here's Noel. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
45, right.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Rail. Right. Set. Next. Set.
Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Green Jack, Edo, Flight Blue. Set, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. To the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Newton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Dell, the motion man. Now second down throw for Lawrence. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter.
Jaguars first down.
The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Up the middle, here is Newton. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw left side finds Dell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one caught by Smith. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a second and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Allen. And he's into the end zone. LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Jaguars 14. Cam Little with the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now a touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's gone out to the 35.
Ready. Come on, 10 cycles. Yellow, blaster, 6. Clawed red.
Now Ritter on first down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Got it.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Black shot. Cut. Black ultra. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
38. White. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
60 red. Red, yellow, grill, green, blues, red, cycle. Ready.
They're going on 4th down, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Hey, Kim, 13 loose. Hey, Lion, same break. Hey, so go, hot.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the give, it's 2. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
To get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here's the 24. Next side. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Hey, Ginger, time. 11.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Dell, the motion man. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
And long.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, go, let's go! Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. What a great return, all the way down to the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Claw, 10. Smash, red. Black shot. Ready?
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score! Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Score Texans 28, Jaguars 17. To kick off for Houston.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. On 1st down, Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
On red.
Handoff. It's Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third and 10.
Hey.
Man in motion is Smith.
Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, right. Ready. Blackboard, 5, 97. Blaster, 6. You, yellow. Set, go.
On play action, Ritter. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Texans
Striker, 3-3.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Black on red. Sykes.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Red, 23.
Man in motion is Brown. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Take right up. Go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
the motion man. They go play action for Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Third-year man Will Anderson into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Flush to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Hey, Lion! Hey, gun. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, and it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Jaguars, first down.
11.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Jaguar, first down.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Second down, Lawrence. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
It's too long for a field goal, they'll go for it here on 4th down. Lawrence now. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On the ground is Marks to open the drive, and he'll get this up to the 44. Travis Hunter, the rookie, the number 2 overall pick, gets in there to make the tackle.
At the 44-yard line.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Fight 60. Set hut. Blue 32, ready.
Once again, it's Marks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
Trying to run for it with Marks. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Big hole to run through there on 3rd and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front. Opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy 1st down.
And it'll be brought down right around the 40. That's the former number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
Black Ultra. Green Jack.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. That one out wide for Marks. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. That's 3rd down coming up.
7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Set. Go.
Carry now for Marks. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
52.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This one out quickly to Noel. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Set. Watch out now. 50 series. 50. Green. Hut.
On the give, it's Marks. And the Texans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
Another Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9.
They'll run with Marks. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Marks. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Fight 60. Ready.
They'll run with Marks. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Flight blue. Blaster. Stick. Smash. Red. Set.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jaguars 17. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Dell, the motion man. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Dell, the motion man. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Black 40. Black on red. Cycle. 6. Mega. 7.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, 10 cycles. Steel, black. Slide blue. Slide, ready?
On second down, Ritter. That's taken in by Marks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Here we go. Blue.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Green Jack. Red, yellow. Set, huh?
He's got it at the 7, and they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
The Texans, first down.
Ready.
Here's a run, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Clock, 10. Come on, set. 6, Ready?
One more time, it's Marks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Red, Fury, 6, Mega. Set.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now it's 4th and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Beetle Blue, Claws Black Ultra. Set.
They're going on 4th down. Ritter escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense...
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Jalen Carter in there to drop him. And that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Second down throw for Lawrence. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes, and they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. This one intercepted. Look at him go.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Come on, set! 52, 53!
Now Ritter on 1st down. Going for it all. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Fight, 97. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6, spike, white. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. And he's in. Houston, lovely. Touchdown, Texans. They're back to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 24. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
On first down, Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3 yards. That's the Jaguars. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Dell, the motion man. Now here's Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jaguars.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Sharp, 17. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Set.
They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
6, mega, set.
Now Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 6 yards.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Black 40.
It's third down.
Yellow blue.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. First and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Down. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
33. Yellow. Strikers. 3-3. Set cut.
They'll run with Martinez. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Mullins. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They put Strange in motion. Mullins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Dell, the motion man. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mullins. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Fly blue. Black shot. Hey.
Throwing now. Ritter on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow, 22. Striker, 6. Mega. Ready.
On second down, it's Ritter. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Shot, 17, Fury, yellow.
And the Texans, first down.
Claws red,
First
yellow.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Ritter. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Ritter. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups.